Is that for real?
Live from Studio B at KPRC Channel 2. Houston Live starts now.
Well, thanks for sticking with us after that press conference that we took at the top of the hour at 3. It is now 3:15, and Houston Live does officially start right now on this Thursday, September 10th. Courtney, good to see you.
Good to see you. We're going to get to what's in front of us because the smell of mezcal is in the air.
I know, that smoky smell, sort of like tequila, but different, right?
Yes.
But we also should acknowledge it's a big day around here, the season opener.
I know. Well, they said to bring in some props, so that's what I did.
Well, there you go. It's very subtle.
My large hat.
I like it. Go Texans, right?
I know. It's always good.
And tonight, because the Rockets and the Astros are playing, I couldn't decide which team to root for, so I decided to compromise on the shirt. I figured this sort of covered all the bases.
It does, and
so
this is so cool. I don't know if this has ever happened before. So the Astros are first to play, then the Rockets, and then the Texans, all in one day. So let me tell you something. I know exactly what I'm doing today.
What's that?
Just
drinking?
And park myself in front of some TV to watch some sports.
Perfect. That's a great idea.
Yeah, absolutely. But we do have some other stuff to get to, and this is really great in today's show. We have country folk singer-songwriter Carll. He's a Woodlands native, just released his new acoustic album, Alone Together Sessions. This was a special, basically a quarantine project for him, featuring new versions of his songs he's written and recorded before, plus collabs from afar with artists like Ray Wiley Hubbard. And by the way, I'm a huge fan of Yellowstone, the TV show, and he had a bunch of songs in this season that just ended. So very cool connection there.
Yellowstone, I still haven't watched, but I need to check it out. And even better, that there's some great music in that series.
I know. It's so awesome. So, you know, we're super excited here at Channel 2, obviously, because of the Texans coming back for Thursday night football. This one brings, I think, a lot of us, you know, some excitement, obviously, but then, like, the last time the Texans and the Chiefs played, we came out of the gate real hard.
Yeah, you know. Well, everyone deserves a second chance, right?
Well, this is good no matter what,
This is a great scenario, and, you know, it's the very first week for our brand new reporter, Joe Sam. He's been very busy. Lauren Kelly, of course, is staying busy doing things as well, but we decided for Joe's very first assignment, we would do something big. So gearing up for tonight's big matchup between the Texans and the Kansas City Chiefs, we decided to send Joe to the game.
That's right, and Joe Sam is outside Arrowhead Stadium, where fans will be filing in soon. You've got some rain and chilly weather there, and I know earlier today you had some KC barbecue.
We've had it all, Courtney and Derek, and you know what? It is a little bit chilly and rainy out here, but the Texans are going to heat it up when they take the field tonight at 7:20 is when kickoff starts. A lot of the fans already piling in here. We've met some at the airport. We've met some at the restaurant as well, where we had some amazing barbecue. We had a showdown to figure out who had the best barbecue out of Kansas City and Texas. Now, of course, we had Texas take the win, and that's what we're expecting from the team tonight, to take the win, too, on the field. Those Texans to bring the W back home to Texas. And you know what? We also got a little sneak peek. We were able to meet one of our running backs, the mother, to give us a little special message for the team. Let's take a listen to what she had to say for the Texans there. What kind of message would you give to the team? They're going to be hitting the field tomorrow. And what would you tell Duke as well? Because we know he's been waiting on this a long time to get back out there against the Chiefs, right?
I would tell everyone to remain safe. Be safe. That's the first thing. Be safe. Go out there, have fun. Do it for the family, do it for the home team, and bring back a W.
There we go. You heard it there. That was our running back, and we have heard so much back from his mom, and that's Duke Johnson. He's been going to get on the field tonight and showcase his skills, and we're expecting the same thing from our quarterback, Deshaun Watts, taking on Patrick Mahomes, two top quarterbacks in the league, and they're going to go ahead and handle it out head-to-head. All of those fans are waiting to see what they're going to bring. We're right now outside of Arrowhead Stadium. We've been waiting to get here since we got on the plane, and that's the same thing that a lot of those fans fans have been waiting for, too. We've even heard some fans say that they couldn't even sleep once they received their tickets. They were very lucky to get those tickets with all that's going on with COVID-19, but they are forgetting that and putting that to the side. They're going to be practicing their social distancing inside of the stadium and cheering on our Texans. Fans are going to start arriving at around 3:30, so we want to make sure we get this right, you guys. I've been taught this as we were in the bar earlier, and I want you to say it with me. I'm going to say Houston, and you're going to say Texans. Houston!
There we go.
I
Our
know,
mics are
our
now
mics
open.
are now-
Try it again. Try it again. Our mics weren't open.
All right, we're going to give it one more time. All right, second time's the best one. Houston!
Texans.
There we go. We are ready to go. That's what you're going to hear cheering inside of the stadium when it kicks off at 7:20. For right now, we're going to get out of this cold and send things back to you as I continue to rep out my Reed jersey.
Yeah, nice choice, definitely. Let's go Texans. Joe, thank you so much.
All right, and keep it right here on KPRC Channel 2 for all your game day coverage.
Our news team will have more coming up at 4, 5, and 6. And remember that kickoff, in case you're living under a rock here in Houston, is at 7:20 tonight.
Very, very nice. And to celebrate, we decided to have a little mezcal, right?
I mean, yeah, why not?
So we have a whole flight of mezcal in front of us, and in case you've never tried it, it does have sort of a smoky aroma and flavor. And these are from Superica in the Heights. Mezcal Week is actually a thing, Courtney, September 8th through the 15th.
I love it. I like mezcal for sure. Do you?
I do. It just definitely has even.
Are these 4 different kinds?
I feel like I'm getting a little buzz just smelling the aroma. It definitely has an intense aroma, but
it's a sipper. Don't.
I think I can see some hair sprouting on your chest right now.
I mean, oh my word. It's good. Normally I'll do like a mezcal
oh, yeah.
margarita.
See, I like to sip mezcal by itself because
Next
then
to the fire?
Then in my slippers with a good book and maybe a blanket.
And your
Even if
silk
it isn't.
robe.
Oh, my Burt Reynolds. I wish.
I know. I
Wow.
bet you do. But I think there's 4 different kinds. So what they're doing at Superica, by the way, love me some Superica
wow.
in
That's
the
really good.
Heights. They're offering these flights and cocktails with mezcal, and there's a couple different kinds. Are you noticing a difference in any of them?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah. Each one is different. I like these little
Properly
Mexican dishes we're
chilled, by the
drinking out of,
way,
too.
I should add.
Very nice. Superica up in the Heights. In case you want to go, do your own flight of mezcal. Wow. That is a sipper.
It's different than tequila, because tequila has sometimes that peacock face, you know, that you can make, where it's a little much. This is definitely smoother.
The what face?
Like a peacock.
That's not a thing.
It is.
A peacock face?
Like you, yeah. Never heard that before?
Where
Maybe
did-
it's the wrong animal.
I don't think that's
Maybe
a
it's
thing.
the wrong animal.
A peacock face?
No.
I don't think so.
I'm going to get clarification on it during the break.
Leave the peacocks alone, Courtney.
Peacocks are pretty.
They are really
They're
pretty.
very pretty. They're kind of mean, but they're pretty.
So they're pretty, but when we make an ugly face, we look like them?
Never mind.
There are a lot of offended peacocks watching the show right now. You just insulted
Listen,
them.
I'm the president of the Peacock Guild.
Also, not a thing.
No idea what's going on.
Keep it here on Channel 2, where at 3 o'clock,
The wheels
we
fall off
make
the
it up
bus.
as we go. Hey, speaking of the wheels falling off the bus at our show, it's
over.
about to get real bad.
Yeah.
Because our executive producer, Katie, get on
Actually,
in here,
not
Katie.
today. Tomorrow it's going to be real bad.
Well, because today is her last day. Look at this vision right
Come on
here.
in, Katie.
Come on in. Come
Go in
out
the
to the
middle.
studio.
Go in the
Come out
middle.
in the middle. Just don't get too
I
close
think
to
that's
us.
why this was here, right? Okay, here you go. Get a
And
mic.
so, do you want to tell us where you're going and why you're leaving? Because a lot of people would say, well, Houston life is so much fun. Why would you ever even consider leaving such a dream job?
I know, right? But I am, because I have a bigger dream. So I'm going to New York City.
Yay!
Bravo!
We're so proud of you, Katie.
Thank you. I'll be producing a news and lifestyle show there for one of their local stations up in New York City, and that's been my dream for my whole career. So
You know what? Here, let me take your mic for a minute because I'm hoping your team in New York City actually gives you a mic that's turned on. That might be
It was
Requirement number one.
Sorry. Sometimes
send him a
bad
memo.
technology happens to good people.
Yes.
We're going to miss you so much.
Thank you. I'm gonna miss you guys. I mean, I don't know my team up there yet, and I don't know the hosts, but I'm really hoping that they're as special as you guys because.
Well, that's impossible.
I know.
I know. Well, I might need to bring you guys up there then.
We've had so many fun memories.
We
and
have.
Looking through these photos is such a nice trip down memory lane.
And Katie, your slogan, ever since you got here 2 years ago, has been 2 words. Go team. That's been your slogan, your motto, and you are always responsible for taking these fun kind of family photos, our Gap ad that we did here. But, you know, from the Christmas, crazy Christmas sweaters and really bringing everybody together. You have a gift of doing that.
Thank
and I know
you.
I'm not always willing to play a
I
lot
know,
of those
you hate my team building
activities, but
She's not joking.
I'm
For my
not
last
joking.
day, we all need to sit in a circle and sing Kumbaya. That's all I ask of you.
That I will do. But
Okay.
you've taught us a lot here, and I've enjoyed our time together, and I just
you.
know I can't wait to visit you in New York. We're going to miss you because you really did. You kind of brought this whole team.
Oh, thank
you had
you.
a special sort of sauce to put it all together. It
A
was
secret
really
sauce, as we call it, right?
Great. Yeah.
But yeah, it's
absolutely.
not goodbye. It's see you later. And this show, I mean, thank you so much to everybody who's followed along and watched with us. I mean, it's been incredible to see it grow over these 2 years. And I just know that you guys are going to take it even further. You're set up for success, that's for sure.
Well, it's a great team. It's not going to be the same without you. And you came from San Antonio. It's hard to believe it's been a full 2 years.
I know, too, yeah.
But one thing that I really appreciate about having you, Katie, here is that we are sort of an unusual team of people, and also that's a totally weird show, right?
A cast
and
of characters.
when we sit around and we have these ideas like, okay, what if we tried this? Or like, what if I ran in a wig and heels and then Courtney, you know, jumped out of a plane? Anything that would come up in our brainstorming meetings, it was a totally safe space. And we just appreciate you taking a creative team and making it more creative and being willing to listen to us when we had ideas. Essentially like getting out of our way to just like let us do this great show every
Yes.
single day.
I truly believe that a great team involves surrounding myself with people who are smarter than I am, funnier than I am, you know. It takes a true cast of characters to make something really good. And so, yeah, that was always my role, is just punch it up, make it better, give you the freedom to do great things. And you always did, every single time. And everybody behind the scenes, I mean, just what an incredible group of people. Really respectful, really thoughtful, really supportive. And yeah, I'm going to miss you guys a lot.
We're going to miss you too. And I think what's great is that you allowed sort of the platform for people to ask questions and for people to bring their ideas to the table without feeling threatened and willing to try anybody's idea, not just ours, every single person on the team.
And our viewers' ideas as well.
Oh, we got so many from our viewers
Absolutely.
too. Yeah.
And you were so great on social media too, and that interaction and really kind of bringing us up a notch and really understanding what kind of life we have here and can have. So we owe that to you.
Houston is a great city. And I don't think we will ever run out of topics. I don't think we will ever run out of stories. And as I'm sitting on my New York City rooftop drinking a cocktail in a couple weeks, I will be live streaming the show because I'll be able to do that because my show's going to be in the morning. So,
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah, I know. I'll be watching from afar, cheering you on, and sending you harassing comments for What's Your Problem Wednesday.
Well, perfect.
Awesome.
We can always use those. Katie Myers,
Thank you so
everyone.
much.
Congratulations
Thank
and good
you.
luck.
Thank
and
you.
maybe we'll hug you sometime when we visit you in
Yeah,
New York.
one
but
day.
for now, distant high fives.
Absolutely. And I've got advice for you.
And go
buy,
team.
Go buy the shoes.
Go team. Oh,
Oh, yeah.
Go buy those shoes.
she's a bad influence, y'all.
Great shoes from
man.
New York City. Hey, we do want to shift gears very quickly
We do.
before we
I'm
go to
gonna
break.
take this
Remembering
off. This is-
Tony Vallone, a legend, an
Yes.
institution here in Houston. It was just announced today that he has passed away at the age of 75 years old.
What an incredible name and legacy that he has provided here in Houston. And I know so many people loved watching what he grew in the restaurant world and the food. mood, along with his wife, Donna, and our hearts are very heavy today. Tony's actually holds a very dear place in my heart. For both boys, that's where Orlando and I celebrated when I was pregnant, when we opened up our ultrasound to figure out if it was a boy or girl. We didn't do a big gender reveal parties weren't big, but they brought over the souffle with the sparkler, and we opened up a gift that we picked up. So that's how we found out if it was a boy or a girl, both times at Tony's. And then I was introduced to Tony's restaurant through Rachel McNeil and her mom, Monica. They have had several family events there, and I believe that was Rachel's birthday, one of the events. And Rachel and I would spend our birthdays there with Monica. We would also do our holiday parties, just the two of us. And when we were pregnant, we did order that giant, 2 of those giant souffles. Just to let you know.
And that
we thought, you know, one for each. I mean,
that seems reasonable.
Yeah, lots of really, really fantastic memories.
It's heartbreaking news. He was too young to pass away. He was actually one of our very first guests on Houston Life back in 2016 when we were in the mall. And I remember thinking, wow, this guy's a legend in town. And he was so unbelievably kind. I remember he handed me a business card and he said, Derek, welcome to Houston, because I was brand new. I'd only been here a couple months. And he put his phone number on it and said, you call me if you need absolutely anything. And what a huge loss today. The family, they are closing just temporarily for a few days. They're going to close the restaurant. It will reopen next week, and they are going to carry out his wishes and continue this legacy of serving not only Houston, but really the greater Houston community. He did so much here.
Our hearts and thoughts are with the Vallone family. And after the break, we do have more to get to today on Houston Life. Designer Chrissy Lynn has worked with big labels in New York City, but now she calls Houston home and is building her brand here. We're going to introduce you to her next.
Welcome back. Fashion designer Chrissy Lynn is a veteran of the New York City fashion industry. She has spent more than a decade designing under some pretty big labels.
Well, she now has her namesake collection, started less than 2 years ago, and now Chrissy Lynn calls Houston home. Designer Chrissy Lynn calls Houston home. Her design studio is here, and her entire collection is produced in Brooklyn, New York. Her resume is long, working under some big names in fashion, Ellie Tahari and Catherine Malandrino. And while showcasing her latest collection at Tootsie's right here in Houston, she's grateful her pieces are translating in a more casual world. Chrissy, first of all, how has this pandemic, COVID-19, changed sort of forecasting or even design style for you?
Oh my gosh. Well, I mean, my brand is just a year and a half old, so this is all very new for me. I'm still a new business owner, so I'm still kind of trying to get used to it. COVID has definitely been hard in the beginning. It was very scary. We stopped everything. We stopped production, we stopped sampling. All our production's done in Brooklyn, New York, so everybody stopped. But I would say like a week, just about a week, we were panicking, we were scared, but right after the week, we were just like, okay, we have beautiful clothes, beautiful fabrics, what can we do to react? And so we just kind of took our collection and we were just giving back. All our sales went back to Southern Smoke in Houston. We did that. We took our masks, we took our fabrics and made these beautiful masks, and we were giving back to the Houston Methodist Hospital.
For those of the people that don't know your line, describe your design style.
Oh my goodness. Elegance is absolutely a word that we always say in the studio. Romantic, but also modern and very chic. We love feminine details, but in a very modern silhouette. And so, much like the styles that you and I are wearing, they're very feminine, they're very delicate, but the styles itself is very easy, and you can really dress it up and down in your own way.
As a designer, I mean, I know that you envisioned when you created this line before the pandemic, right?
Yes, we did. Yes, we did.
So, you know, our lives have changed, but what I love about this collection is we can do a Zoom call in it and still look great, or we can be out with our kids, wear this dress with a sneaker, or what you have on with jeans.
Yes.
I feel like your pieces really transitioned into the times that we're in.
Absolutely. And it's actually funny that you mentioned it was designed before COVID, because I think our the mentality in our design studio is about who the woman is and what she needs to do in her everyday.
Let's face it, in a COVID world, we still want to look and feel great. But when it comes to fashion, use Christy's motto, don't be too put together.
So here we're looking at this beautiful print. This is actually part of our fall collection. And I think that for fall, it's really important right now to kind of be a little bit more transitional, you know, especially with what's happening right now. But still, you know, it's a very easy dress. You can just throw it on at home, or, you know, if you're going out somewhere, it's just a very easy print and easy silhouette to wear. Over here is actually a dress from our spring collection that was launched earlier this year around February. It's so beautiful. It's this beautiful coral print. I actually think that you wore it the other day on the show.
I'm a big fan of this dress. I love it. It's great for Houston weather.
Yes.
And even for somebody who's short, the longer dress still worked for me.
So this here is part of also our fall collection. I love this animal print, and I know that animal is really big going into fall. So it was important to show an animal, but in a very romantic way. So if you actually kind of come close to it, there's these little cheetahs in there. They're like a camouflage in there.
Really?
Yeah, and we printed it on a crinkle chiffon, which is one of my favorite fabrics. And it's actually, for Houston, it's very breathable.
It is, yes.
So I quite like it very much here.
And clearly I like the print.
Yes, yes, and you're wearing the satin version, which kind of feels like butter inside, I bet.
It really
feels so
does.
good.
This is such a lovely piece, and it just works well on any body type, I would imagine, too.
Yeah. Houston really supports local, and I'm saying this after just living here for 2 years, but I see it. And so we're just very excited to be here in Houston and to keep partnering with local retailers like Tootsie's, and also the local customers. I feel very supported here.
That entire campaign for the fall, by the way, was shot here in Houston that you can see at Herman Park. And so Chrissy's really ingrained herself into the community that she now calls home.
Yeah.
I love her collection. It's very effortless and styling, you know.
It's beautiful. She also seems really cool.
Very down to earth, and her resume is really impeccable, and her design style as well. You could see Chrissy Lynn's collection, of course, at Tootsie's, and a small boutique in Houston called Frock Shop, which you've seen here on the show as well. That's actually where I got introduced to that label.
Oh, you're kidding.
Yeah, so it's very cool.
Well, it's great to know the history behind it.
Yeah,
that was fun. All right, after the break on Houston Life, Houston's own Hayes Carll, the folk country singer-songwriter, has a brand new album and will get a special performance as well. Welcome back. A global pandemic has changed quite a few things for all of us, especially for our friends in the music industry.
Oh, for sure. But more time at home has inspired our next guest to reflect on his journey and nearly 20-year career as a singer-songwriter. He recently released a new album called Alone Together Sessions. And we'd like to say a big hello to Hayes Carll to Houston Life. Welcome to the show.
Hey there, thanks for having me.
Okay, so we're just going to run this down. Obviously, Houston roots, but you were raised in the Woodlands, born in Houston, lived in Galveston, kind of all over the place. Did you, like, your first album was what, back in 2002? Do you have any idea where this was going to go for you?
No, no, I could not have imagined it. I mean, I had dreams of just being in the business in some capacity, being able to write songs, but I had no idea I'd have a career 20 years on.
And also, it seems like when you're an artist and you make a living doing something you love and being creative, you got to be willing to evolve, right? And I know you mentioned you had lived in Austin for a while, even in New York City. Now you're down in Nashville. What has it taken for you to continue, you know, finding the creativity within yourself, especially during a time like COVID-19?
Oh, over the course of my career, I think I just always tried to stay true to what I found, what I was passionate about, and just keep working on the craft and not, you know, trying to chase any trends of what anybody else was doing. I figured out early on, you know, I'm not going to win any singing competitions, and I'm not a great dancer, and I'm so the only way I was going to really make it in this line of work is if I had something unique to say, and the only voice that I know that was unique was, I mean, for me, was my own. And so I just tried to hone that and work at it. So that's kind of how I've approached the career. And then with the shutdown, you know, everything's changed because most of my time was spent touring on the road for most of my adult life, and now here, and I just had to find ways to channel that creative energy into other areas. So I made a record. I've been doing live stream shows from home, things like that.
And I think what's great too is that when you look at your incredible career, you know, as a singer and a performer, but you cannot ignore the songwriting portion of your career too, because your song's been recorded by a diverse group of artists. Kenny Chesney, Hardworking Americans, Leanne Womack, the Brothers Osborne. I mean, the list goes on and on and on. Not to mention your work is also just recently featured in Yellowstone, which is one of my favorite shows, and I'm sad that it's over right now.
Well, thank you. That's kind of, you know, where it all started for me. Like I said, I never saw myself being a front man, but I thought I was always interested in writing, and that was the stuff that moved me. I love music, but what really got me was the power of the lyric and the written word, the sung word, spoken word. And that was what made me come alive, and was something I wanted to chase for the rest of my life, in whatever capacity. So I've tried it. It all starts with the songs for me.
It's so interesting just reading a little bit more about your life, Hayes. I mean, this first EP that you cut was in a garage in Galveston, right? And I'm reading here that you lived in Crystal Beach with this dream of being a songwriter, but the reality was you were like a landscaper and a server, right? So I think that oftentimes people see artists like yourself and they think, oh my gosh, life must have been so easy and it must be so cool to be creative, but you've had, you know, this did not come easily.
Yeah, I mean, I can't complain. I've been pretty fortunate, but there are definitely some lean times and times where if I didn't have that passion or that love for this, you know, wanting to chase this dream, I would have given up, because, you know, I had a lot of friends who started getting jobs, and that looked really appealing to have a little money. You know, all in all, I got pretty fortunate in that within a couple of years, I was able to start picking up gigs, and a couple of years after that, I had the semblance of a career with my own songs. And so, it's not an easy road, I think, for anybody that goes off in a creative field. But if you're passionate about it and you love it, it's probably easier than a lot of other things you would be doing.
Well, your music is fantastic. Your words are so well written. Let's talk about the new album just released on September 4th, Alone Together Sessions. And this is really cool. This is a great collaboration for you.
Yeah, thanks. This record consists, I've had 6 records out before this one. And this record revisits a lot of those songs, or 10 of those songs. And then there's a song that I recorded for the first time ever with my wife, Allison Moore, who's also a singer-songwriter and an author. And yeah, I had all this energy here and time, and so where I'm at right now is where I've actually made this record. I couldn't go in the studio, and so I just bought a couple of pieces of gear. I asked some friends who know about these things, you know, give me a crash course on how to do recordings. And I just revisited these songs and you know, in some cases reinterpreted them, and some of them had grown over the years and kind of took on different meanings. My voice had changed, what they meant to me had changed. And so I just set up and made a record. It was very relaxed. My dog was here I adopted a dog when the pandemic started. And on one of the tracks, oh, wow, you got the phone.
Yes, we have full access to your Instagram account. And by the way, Hayes, I don't want to interrupt you, but we got to take a quick break. But I do know that you have a performance coming for us after the break. So everybody stay put. We'll be right back.
Yeah.
And we are back now with singer-songwriter Hayes Carll. Hayes, you're going to perform for us. Tell us about the song.
This is one I wrote a while back. It's called Beaumont.
Very appropriate, just down the road.
I saw you leaning on a memory with your back turned to the crowd in that little bar on Murphy where they play guitar too loud. There were people drinking whiskey and their hearts about to leave. It was cold as hell for Houston. It was almost New Year's Eve. All the way from Beaumont, with a white rose in my hand. I could not wait forever, babe. I hope you'll understand. The night was feeling lucky, and so I asked you to dance. And the way you looked up at me made me think I had a chance. But when I put my arms around you, I knew you weren't giving in. And I hope it will be different if I pass this way again. All the way from Beaumont, with a white rose in my hand. I could not wait forever, babe. I hope you'll understand. Well, I walked the road to get here with a guitar in a case. I'd have stopped in Pasadena if I'd have known about this place. But you looked like forever, where the water meets the shore. I've been thinking about you, baby. I can't do that anymore. I saw you leaning on a memory with your back turned to the crowd. And that little bar on Murphy where they play guitar too loud. There were people drinking whiskey and there were hearts about to leave. It was cold as hell for Houston. It was almost New Year's Eve. All the way from Beaumont with a white rose in my hand. I could not wait forever, babe. I hope you understand. Yeah, all the way from Beaumont with a white rose in my hand. I could not wait forever, babe. I hope you understand.
Hayes Carll, very nice, so beautiful. And before we let you go, Hayes, we want to remind our viewers your brand new album is called Alone Together Sessions. And something that's really cool, you did a duet with your wife, Allison Moore, as you mentioned earlier. And one of your mentors, Ray Wiley Hubbard, you did a collaboration with him on the album.
Yeah, we'd written a song years ago, and we both put it out on individual records. That's us trying to look menacing. So I flew in his vocal on this. It was a lot of fun. He's been a mentor and a hero to me.
Well, we love him too. We love your music, and thanks for making time to join us today on Houston Life. We hope to have you live in studio one day.
Thanks for having me in.
Absolutely. Don't forget that Hayes' new album, Alone Together Sessions, is available now. We do have a link to learn more on our website.
And Houston Life will be right back. Oh, welcome back to Houston Life. Before we go today, and I know our time is waning, it's 3:58 p.m., we want to remind our viewers to support local businesses and go and celebrate National Mezcal Week until September 15th. You can go to Superica in the Heights and get a whole flight of different types of mezcal.
I love Superica, and I love all these national holidays. They're the best, aren't they? National holidays.
Let's see if you do that made-up thing you talked about earlier.
The peacock?
The peacock face.
Peacock face. Hey, another send-off to Katie, our executive producer. This is our last show, and thanks for being with us.
Thanks for being
Katie.
with us.
Good luck.
We tried not to blow it today, but the good news is the excitement continues here on Channel 2. Keith and Christine are standing by with a look at what's ahead on 4 o'clock.